People ask me all the time why I'm so passionate about mentorship, why I take the time to talk to young people, even when I'm busy, even when nobody's watching. Well, let me tell you a story. It's about a 10-year-old kid named Grayson, and it starts way back when I was a young soldier in the U.S. Army at Fort Campbell, assigned to something called the Exceptional Family Member Program, or EFMP. For those unfamiliar, EFMP is a program that supports military families with special medical or educational needs. So part of our job as soldiers was to spend time with kids in this program, be role models, be mentors, even just a friendly face for a few hours a week. So I'm paired up with this bright-eyed 10-year-old Grayson, super curious kid. And one day he looks up at me and he says, "How can I do what you do? How can I become an officer in the military?" And I'm like, well, first of all, I'm not an officer, I'm enlisted, but I gave him the standard playbook, right? Good grades, go to college, ROTC or the academies, stay out of trouble. But I told him something I hoped would stick with him longer than anything else. Whatever you do, never sacrifice your integrity for anyone or anything. That was it. Program ended. I rotated out of Fort Campbell. Life moved on. I finished my time in the Army. I joined the Air Force. I got out. I started a business. I sold my business and I semi-retired and somehow found myself on the speaking circuit talking about entrepreneurship and leadership to anyone who would listen. So fast forward years later, I get a call from the United States Air Force Academy. They want me to come out and give the opening motivational keynote right before Simon Sinek, and then hang around for a couple of days of leadership workshops with the cadets. And I'm like, wait, how did you find me? But they don't really say, and I agree. I mean, I served in the Air Force. This was a no-brainer, right? It was an honor. So I get out there to Colorado Springs. I do my thing, 3 speeches over 3 days, room full of cadets, locked in, the future of the Air Force. End of the last day, this senior cadet walks up to me, sharp uniform, confident posture, and he says, "Sir, you probably don't remember me, but I'm Grayson from Fort Campbell EFMP. You told me how to become an officer, and I just want to say thank you." I froze. He said, "I looked you up years later. I watched your talks online, read your work. I convinced the planners here at the Air Force Academy to bring you out. I'm graduating top of my class. I'm going on to fly fighter jets."